Welcome back, everybody, to the Knifing Battle Factions Championship Tournament, where true knifing skill is put to the test. In this match, we have BullseyeBlade versus the artistic gamer, Bladez P6. I will refer to him as Bladez in this gameplay. BullseyeBlade taking a flank up the pseudo-middle of the map, and he gets taken down by the PDW. Bladez P6. He's stalking an enemy at the moment, and gets first on the board with a nice tomahawk, but then falls. BullseyeBlade also falling again. He's now -2.
We've lost the advantage.
Trying to find a footing, an early footing in this game. BullseyeBlade gets a nice tomahawk from behind and puts himself up on the board. Bladez P6 engaging an enemy head on and jukes right up to the kill. Takes him down. BullseyeBlade falls again to the Type 25. Bladez P6 stalking an enemy. Gets the skewer and tosses down a smoke to cover his getaway. Oh, but he gets taken down anyways. And in this matchup, host goes to Bladez P6. BullseyeBlade won the coin toss at the beginning of the match, and he passed off the host to Bladez P6 for this first game. And Bladez gets a nice little corner kill there and a double tomahawk. Bladez P6, he picked Aftermath. I'm not sure why. It's not the most popular map for knifers, or even just for nice double there by BullseyeBlade. And Bladez gets a nice little double of his own to answer back and keep the lead at 8-6. But yeah, BullseyeBlade voiced his disdain for Aftermath, and I think Bladez P6 jumped on that and chose this match as the host, just to give himself that upper edge. Bladez P6 gets a nice little double there. So maybe not the smartest move to voice your weakness in a map, because it might just allow the other knifer to take an advantage. And Bladez P6 with the tomahawk there, tracking an enemy behind the fire truck here on the right side. Oh, and he gets knifed from behind from a knifer on the other team, possibly. BullseyeBlade running straight up the middle, finds a target, takes him out. Nice backstab. Bladez P6 takes out a prone enemy. And Bladez P6 has not a significant lead, but a very it's something that would be hard to overtake on BullseyeBlade's side. Bladez P6 up in the bus, gets a nice kill and increasing that lead, but gets taken down by a vehicle that's exploding. BullseyeBlade, nice long tomahawk, nice quick skewer, ducks behind the fire truck, gets another skewer. A beautiful little sequence there, bringing him up 3 kills, just that much closer to gaining the lead, but then he falls there. BullseyeBlade still with some good insurance here. Or sorry, Bladez P6 with some insurance here. BullseyeBlade running up the center, and he falls, trying to get that kill. Bladez P6 cleans it up with a nice quick tomahawk. Jumps down the elevator shaft. BullseyeBlade on the other side of the map here, running up the left. Now it's interesting to note too that both of these men are from the UK.
Shooter, get moving.
And BullseyeBlade finds 2 enemies napping and gets a nice quick 2. Just puts him within 2. He's in striking distance, and he pulls up within 1. He's now only behind by 1. Bladez is gonna have to watch himself. He might fall behind here, but of course not. He gets a nice long tomahawk there. I'm getting these 2 mixed up in their names, so forgive me. One of them is named BullseyeBlade, the other one is named Bladez P6. Whenever someone has a blade in their name, usually you refer to them by Blade, but I'll refer to BullseyeBlade as Bullseye and Bladez P6 as Bladez. Bladez with a nice knife there. He's only up by 1. Looking for some insurance here. Gets the kill. And gets taken out in close range from the sniper. Bullseye with a tomahawk of his own, and he ties up the game, but then he falls to the PDW, one of the more formidable SMGs. Bladez P6 gets a long skewer, and he continues that with a second skewer. A nice double skewer there. And he gains the lead by 2.
Hunter-killer drone deployed.
Bladez jumping into the truck there, but he falls to the PDW. Only with a lead of 2 here. Definitely within striking distance. Bladez gets a nice skewer there. Puts him up by another one. Searching the back of the map. His team is spawning here, so... But he finds another enemy sleeping. A few odd enemy movements going on. Bladez gets another tomahawk kill. Bullseye can't seem to find an enemy at this moment in order to at least gain a little bit. P6 searching the back of the map here, the middle of the map. Gets a nice kill from behind there. Oh, but gets taken down by a pistol. And BullseyeBlade gets taken down by the same pistol. Bullseye tossing some Hail Mary tomahawks in there. P6 up the middle of the map yet again. And he pulls off the final tomahawk to get the kill cam bonus. Let's watch that kill cam here. So he got 25 kills, but his kill count goes up to 26 because of the kill cam bonus, just increasing his lead even more so when he takes round 1. Round 1 goes to Bladez P6. Let's start round 2. Let's start round 2 in Nuketown 2025. The first 2 of these maps have not been seen in the Knifing Battle faction. In the Knifing Battle Championship Tournament, Nuketown and Aftermath. These are the first games played in this tournament on these maps. And Bladez P6, running straight up the middle, gets the first 3 kills. Starting off this Nuketown game in round 2. BullseyeBlade gets 2 kills himself and responds with another 3 to tie the game. This is going to be some fast-paced action because Nuketown is probably the most quickest and fast-paced map of Call of Duty history. Bladez P6 gets a nice tomahawk. A nice tomahawk by Bullseye as well. And Bullseye gets a quick skewer on the enemy in the staircase. And he is in the lead right now, Bullseye. BullseyeBlade is also the host. But that being said, there was a problem in the beginning with connection. So Bullseye is not actually the host, although he retained host control. P6 is the host in this game, but due to connection issues and myself not being able to join the game with Bullseye, Bullseye agreed with P6 to allow P6 to have the host. Although Bullseye did choose Nuketown, he retained host control, even though the physical host went to P6. P6 now running up the middle, throws a smoke, and gets a nice quick tomahawk there. Running behind the house, an errant knife, but then he gets the knife, but gets killed by someone dwelling in the kitchen. BullseyeBlade, nice quick tomahawk. And a nice kill there, but then dies in the backyard enemy spawn area. Now again, both of these men are from the UK, which is why BullseyeBlade didn't mind giving host to P6 since it's such a small region. And the connection probably wouldn't have been a problem. And BullseyeBlade is in the lead, is 12-9. He gets a kill on the left side near the bus. And P6 running through the home in the garage area. Tries to get a long tomahawk kill, but that long line of sight, stepping out into that, it bit him. Bladez P6 taking a quick route up into the top area here. Trying to get a tomahawk. Oh! He does not get the tomahawk kill. I thought he would have made that, but he got taken down. Just standing a little bit too long in the line of sight there of the enemy. It can get you hurt. BullseyeBlade falls again. Of course, there's lots of action here. BullseyeBlade is going to have to watch out. He is almost near negative at the moment. Whereas Bladez P6 is in the negative. He gets a nice tomahawk kill and a nice quick skewer. Takes himself out of the negative, puts him even. BullseyeBlade gets a tomahawk on his side, but Blades with a long tomahawk there until he gets taken down, making up some ground there. But BullseyeBlade gets a nice double there to give himself some good insurance. Now, what happened in this match, why BullseyeBlade picked Nuketown, was because, again, Blade's P6, he voiced his disdain for this map. So Bullseye jumped on that opportunity to pick host on this match. BullseyeBlade with a quick tomahawk and a knife, running up into the upper area of the home. And nice bomb tomahawk there, jumping off the balcony, but ends up in the enemy spawn area and, of course, gets killed. Blade's P6 running through the home. Turns around, but both Bullseye and Blade's P6 get Semtexed. BullseyeBlade, nice quick headshot skewer at the side of the house, gets killed. That is probably the toughest place for a knifer to be, is in front of the side of the house areas, as those are the longest lines of sight at the sides of these houses here. Blade's P6 running through the garage and up the middle of the map, gets a nice tomahawk. He is significantly in the negative, though. He has to come up with something here if he really wants to get out of this situation, and he pulls himself into the spawn area where 3 enemies just take him down. When you're in a close quarter situation where there's 3 enemies, you really have to choose which enemy is the most nice bank shot there by BullseyeBlade. You have to choose which enemy is the most dangerous in those quick situations. But unfortunately, Blades fell there. BullseyeBlade with a nice knife and runs upstairs, gets taken down. Very fast-paced action here. It's really hard to keep up. Blade's P6 with a nice tomahawk, although he is significantly in the negative by 8 now. He is in the negative. BullseyeBlade with a nice tomahawk gets grenaded. BullseyeBlade again running up the side, gets a quick skewer, and he is going to win this round by a significant amount, with BullseyeBlade in the negative by 8. So 29-8. Bullseye forcing a third round here, going straight into Meltdown. The third map in this matchup that has not been seen before in the Knifing Battle tournament. BullseyeBlade forcing this third round by winning the second round, but gets running right up the middle, gets taken out by that exploding vehicle. But BullseyeBlade retains the host control in this matchup. Of course, remember, P6 has the physical host, but BullseyeBlade has host control going into this match because he had more cumulative score, the higher cumulative score between the 2 rounds. So he retains host in the third match. Now, at the beginning of this matchup, before the gameplay, Bullseye went into 2 different lobbies and decided not to choose those 2 lobbies, as Meltdown was one of the maps that came up. Now, the third lobby, if you guys are familiar with the Knifing Battle faction and the rules behind host control, you get 3 chances to find a lobby. The first 2 you can decide to back out, but you have to choose the third one. And just, I guess fate must have had it that Meltdown had to be the game that they were going to play, because on the third try, Meltdown came up again, and they had to play this matchup.
We've lost control.
And an early lead here, BullseyeBlade, 5-3, but Blade's P6 answering back, gets another couple kills to be within 1. Bullseye with a quick tomahawk there. Throws smoke out in the middle, hopefully to mask his movement. Gets a quick kill. Bullseye running underneath up the middle. Throws a tomahawk into the upper area where many people like to snipe in this match. In this map, actually. Takes down the crossbower from behind. Blade's P6 on the other half of the map, getting a quick backstab. And Blade's P6 is gonna have to watch out. He is hovering near even, and he gets a kill, but then also dies there, so he's still even. BullseyeBlade in the lead by 2. Bladez P6 getting a nice backstab. Definitely within striking distance now. Gets a nice tomahawk and ties up the game. Again, these two are UK brethren. BullseyeBlade is another bank shot artist. If you go check out BullseyeBlade's channel, you will see many great bank shot montages. Bullseye with another kill. Bullseye also does design and graphics design. He's very good at it, I must say. I have hired him in the past to do my background, actually. If you want to check out Clevertricksgames' background channel, BullseyeBlade did design that. Bullseye gets a nice tomahawk there. Bladez P6 is known to practice with Gunhearted, who Gunhearted is another opponent, another competitor in this knifing battle tournament who will appear in the second round. Bladez P6 getting a nice skewer there. But yes, practicing with Gunhearted and together with other competitors in this matchup, it only goes to help you out in these tournaments. I mean, they know the rules, they can put together their own classes and go up against each other in practicing formats. It is a dead tie, 13 kills and 8 deaths for both of these men. Someone is going to have to try to pull ahead here. Bullseye gets the kill. And a death just happened to P6 there. Bullseye running through the nuclear stack area. Misses 2 knives, misses a 3rd knife and a tomahawk, but gets the 4th knife there. Whenever you get into those situations where you're chasing someone with your knife, nice quick skewer there, it's really tough to come back from that and regain yourself, because you're putting yourself in a situation which you don't want to be in. You want to get those knives first try, and you're compromising your safety by trying and trying again. Bladez P6 throwing a cheeky smoke grenade, hoping to blind Bullseye there on that left side. Bladez P6 is down by 2. He's going to have to find himself a nice little quick streak if he wants to get up in front. Bullseye gets a kill and a death there. Bladez gets tagged with a crossbow, but then gets the stab. P6 getting shot from behind, cannot turn on his enemy there. Bullseye also falls. A couple of long tomahawk combat axes there being thrown out, missed by Bladez 6, but he climbs up into the window and gets a quick skewer there on the sniper. And he is within 1 again. Bladez P6 has been trailing this entire game, trying to make a comeback here. Bullseye cannot seem to get a footing. He falls again. He has not gotten a kill in about a minute's time. Bladez gets tagged by the shock charge there. Gets a quick skewer. His teammate takes out an enemy that was directly in front of him, saves him there, and gets another quick kill. He ties the game, and the game is over. The kills are tied, and moving on in the knifing battle faction is Bladez P6. He ties the game in the last few seconds, but he wins due to having the least amount of deaths, with 12 deaths. So moving on in the knifing battle faction, Bladez P6 ties the game at the end, but has the least amount of deaths, and wins 2 rounds to 1 in one of the closest matchups we've had to decide the game winner yet.